In today's fast paced world, we sometimes get lost in the storm of being busy. This feeling of imbalance is something that many people experience, and it can lead to additional stress and anxiety. In this mini episode, we are given insights on how to regain balance in our busy lives.
With so many different tasks to juggle, sometimes it seems like I'm booked with activities 24/7. I don't even have time to breathe. It sort of seems like I'm trying to feel my way through to find the calm within the storm. How do I navigate this busyness on a day-to-day basis?
Mm-hmm. Your question about being busy is a universal question. I feel it. Almost everyone feels this. The reason why we're busy is because we feel everything is important. And so everything becomes urgent, but not everything is important, and not everything needs to be urgent. So that reality check will trigger the process of being less busy. Another practice to bring some slowness into our lives is to plan better. Often, we don't know where we have to be, when we have to be there, and what we're supposed to do there. But with a planner, we can lock in the where and the when so that we can focus on the what we have to do. One more practice to bring centering. Find pockets in your day where you can just breathe, where you can just be. Whenever I have a very demanding day, then this is what I try to do, is I try to lie down for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, to sit outside and just enjoy nature. It's like a supercharge. They have those slow charging stations that people have in their homes, and then they have the supercharging stations that the city built. So to get this supercharge, try some of those practices.
I'm grateful for the opportunities I have, but sometimes I wonder, am I approaching my personal and professional life with the right mindset? How do I find this direction?
Mm-hmm. This question is also universal about why do we do what we do in our relationships, in our professions. Firstly, we should stop doing things because we feel we're supposed to be doing things. That's what robots do. It leads to mechanical living. Instead, we should try to get to know ourselves more. What are our strengths? What are the weaknesses we have to work on? What are our passions? And that means you have to invest in yourself. You have to give yourself time to study the movements of your body, the flow of your mind. Then you can be more intentional with your relationships and your professional life. Relatedly, so many of us, we go to school to get a job, to get money. We go to a job to get money. Some get into relationships to get money. This pursuit of money is really a pursuit of trying to create joy. And if I'm always trying to create joy, that means I'm focusing on what I don't have rather than what I do have. By appreciating what you have, all of a sudden, you're postponing joy less and you're being joy more. One more insight on how to make our engagements more robust is be around people with purpose. If you're always around people who complain, then naturally you're going to start to complain too. If you're around people who have a passion for what they're doing with their lives, that will rub off on you. If osmosis works for heat, like this physical energy, it also works for inspiration, which is a mental energy.
When I'm surrounded by coworkers, colleagues, and peers who are so talented and high achieving, it makes me question, do I deserve to be here? To compensate, I work harder, but this often results in burnout. How do I tackle this imposter syndrome? And how do I work hard, but without the stress that comes with comparing myself to others?
Mm-hmm. Being someone who compares is a disease. I have read that jealousy, which is really a lateral movement of comparison, is like a matchstick. First you burn, and then you burn others. A similar question is asked of me in regards to public speaking. That when one is speaking publicly, they're always thinking about the next speaker, that they're better, or the previous speaker was better. And I keep sharing with who's speaking, nobody's listening to you anyways. Everyone's so stuck in their own heads. It doesn't matter what you say. I've been teaching for 15 years. I have proof that nobody's listening anyways. And so this whole notion of other people are more talented or you don't deserve this, they're thinking the same about you. So just to summarize some of the points I'm making is that jealousy doesn't work. So why keep it? Throw it out. And then to observe people that everyone is really stuck in their own minds, there's no need for you to feel lesser because you think they're thinking about you. They're not. They're thinking about themselves. And most holistically, if you can visualize a very big clock, like an old school grandfather clock, there's so many dials and screws and levers and widgets and so on. And if even one of them is missing, that grandfather clock doesn't work or works poorly. So maybe you're a dial and I'm a widget and the next person's a screw, which means that all of us are a part to this whole. You have a unique part. Feel that, engage that, and you will feel lighter. And everyone around you will feel lighter also.
On May 6th, our community is offering an experiential workshop on installing balance. This workshop will provide a safe and supportive space to reflect on your experiences and learn how you can develop quietude of mind, while also revitalizing your sense of purpose to live your life to its fullest potential. To learn more about installing balance and to register, visit chinmayaniagara.com and find the initiatives page. We also include a link in our show notes directly to registration. We hope to see you there.